This video I'm going to be telling you guys how to start working out, how to start training, even if you just want to start at home. One thing that does keep me going, and it kind of helped me to stop like video gaming and everything as well. Just think about it like this, right? If you don't work out and you don't train, think about how our ancestors are looking down on you right now, sitting there playing video games, eating Cheetos, after they've been surviving in the wild for 40 years, hunting animals with spears for raw meat in tribes in the wild, wrestling bears, fighting armies with spears and axes so that we could have this. And now you're going to sit there playing video games and eating Cheetos. I don't understand how you can understand that and still not move. Like what it does to your mindset when you're like strong, you're in shape, and you're able to fight, you can protect yourself, the people around you, the people you love. What that does to your mindset, as well as like actually being able to do it, is so much. Like, it does so much good for you. And the thing is it's not even that hard. Like, you don't even have to go to the gym. You don't have to leave your house if you don't want to. You can become strong. You can become a half decent fighter from home. With the internet today, there is no excuse for being weak or overweight or anything like that. There isn't an excuse. If you actually want to become strong and healthy, fit, or learn to fight, but you don't want to go out anywhere, then what I suggest to you is you start doing press-ups every night. Build yourself however many press-ups you can do. Let's say you can do 20 press-ups, yeah? Do 20 press-ups times 5 every single night. Slowly you'll be able to do more and more press-ups. You don't even need to lift weights to become strong. You can use your body weight. Press-ups will get you strong. Just do press-ups every night. If you want to learn to fight, start shadowboxing, teaching yourself how to shadowbox at home. If you do that every night for a year, you're going to become strong. You're going to learn how to punch. It's that easy. Shadowbox 5 minutes, 10 minutes every night. Press-ups 20 times 5 every night. That's like an hour of your time. And the thing is, after like a couple weeks, you'll actually start to enjoy it. After a couple weeks of doing it every single night. Even if you don't want to do it every night, do it every other night. And eventually it'll become like a hobby. It will become fun. Even though most of the time, obviously, you don't want to do it, but you do it anyway. And the feeling that you'll get once you know you're strong, like you've got a bit of strength, and you know you can do more than what the normal person can do when it comes to like fighting. Once you know you can do that, your mindset will change. It will change your entire mindset. And then once you start to train, you start to teach yourself how to fight, you become fit, you become healthy, it will lead on to other things. It will change your mindset and it will lead on to other things. If you don't train or you don't work out, the fact is there's probably about 2 billion that could potentially have you or hurt you. That's a fact. If you don't train and you don't work out, there is probably about 2 billion men that could potentially have you. And I honestly don't know how some guys can walk outside knowing that. When I first started judo, I just did it for a bit of fun, so I was obviously quite young, at the age of like 6, and I really enjoyed the sport. And I got to about 13, 14, I started to get quite good at it, so I started to compete a bit higher. And about the age of 15, 16, I was competing nationally, and competing quite high in it, and I was getting pretty good. And then I got to about 17, 18, and I just started to think like I wasn't so interested in getting to the sport of judo. I was just more into the fact of I really want to be exceptional at fighting. At about the age of 15, I also started jiu-jitsu. I started jiu-jitsu to improve my ground game in judo. In about a year, when I started to think of judo as just being good at fighting and wasn't so interested in being good at the actual sport, that's when I started doing the same with jiu-jitsu. I just wanted to get really good at fighting. I wasn't so bothered about competing highly in the sports. When I realised this, I also started shadowboxing at home every night. I just wanted to become the best I could possibly get at like being able to handle myself. So I've been shadowboxing for about, inconsistently with the shadowboxing at home. Every now and then I'll shadowbox for like 30 minutes, an hour a night. And I do judo every Thursday. I was doing jiu-jitsu every week, once or twice a week. I'm now currently trying to join a gym. I just gotta get my car. People don't like to say it. Guys don't like to say it that they want to learn a martial art because they want to know how to fight. but it's just a fact. Once you get to a certain age, you want to know how to fight, and that's the fact. Like as cringy as it might sound. And then the thing is, as soon you don't even have to be good. As soon as you start working out, you're going to be better than like 80% of guys. Just doing press ups every night, you're going to be better than like 80% of guys. If you join a gym or like a martial art or anything, you're going to become better than like 90%. If you don't do any of that, you're going to be walking outside every day, and there's going to be like 4 billion men that could potentially have you if you don't train in any way whatsoever. There's 4 billion men that could potentially have you. This topic is really cringy for some people, but it's so true. If you are with someone that you love and you're walking with them and you don't train in any kind of way, anyone could literally come up to you and could do whatever they wanted to you or the person you're with if you don't train in any kind of way. Once I started to realise that, that's when I started wanting to just be good at fighting and wasn't so interested in being good at the actual sport. Jordan Peterson once said, if you've seen it, he said, become dangerous and capable, but learn how to control it. If there's one thing to do, even if you still want to play video games, do whatever, if there's one thing to do, even if you're not bored about getting rich or trying side hustles or making money or like any of the self-improvement stuff, if you're not bothered about any of that, the one thing I would tell you to do is to start training, because it'll change your mindset, it'll change your physique, it'll make you capable. It just changes you in every good possible way.